Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to your morning cup. This is the sports edition, Monday morning. Second vid of the day. Little Monday morning quarterback edition. You know, There go my homie. I couldn't find him earlier. He was hiding. My little lookalike. Right. So what we got? We got baseball. We got football. Which one are we gonna start with? You gonna start Dodgers Braves, or are we gonna go to the scoreboard, the National Football League? I say Dodgers Braves. One game, big game. It's Game 7 last night, and the Dodgers were able to defeat the Braves, coming back from 3-1 deficit. Braves took an early 2-zip lead in the first inning. Acuna was on the base pads. Both teams started rookie pitchers, and the Braves jumped on Dustin May. Jumped to 2-0 lead. Dodgers will come back tied up in the third. Braves took the lead 3-2, and then the Bellinger home run in the seventh gave them a 4-3 lead, and they would never give it back, and they would go ahead and advance, and they're gonna go play the Tampa Bay Rays. When is that? Should they even tell us? They don't tell us. I think it's Wednesday. I think they give them 2 days off, Monday, Tuesday. I think Wednesday night. Down there, they're gonna get a travel day because the World Series is gonna be in Dallas. It's gonna be in the New Texas ballpark. Not a very appealing ballpark. I don't like it. In 2020, new ballpark. Y'all will see it though. But Dodgers Rays, the highest payroll in the league versus the second to last lowest payroll in the league. Dodgers Rays, Hollywood versus the Bay in Florida. It doesn't get any better than this, yo. It doesn't get any better against the haves and the have versus the have-nots. But in baseball, anything can happen, and the have-nots have become a juggernaut. The Rays are punching people in the face. They beat up the Astros. They beat up the Yankees. They beat up the Blue Jays. They just put in work, and that's what they're doing. That's how they're rolling, so we're going to stop them. We're going to do a preview before Game 1. I'll give you my predictions on that. Not like my predictions have been the hottest this last week or so, especially yesterday in the NFL, man. I won in 3. We're going to get to that. But before Bellinger hit the home run, we have to talk about this. He dislocated his shoulders celebrating, so we're going to see his condition. Cody Bellinger has always had plenty of pop, but after the biggest home run of his life, he just as soon avoided the pop that followed. Bellinger made history last night, becoming the first player to hit home runs in 2 Game 7s of the National Championship Series. Dislocated his shoulder celebrating Game 7. They're going to figure it out. I know he'd rather have that dislocated shoulder in a win than a healthy shoulder in a loss. I know that's for sure. So, yeah, man. So, moving on to the National Football League. Oh, yeah. Your boy, man. Your boy, W yesterday. So, I watched Little Money go bye-bye. The Browns, man. The Browns' performance. Even on the teaser, the Browns couldn't help me. You get, 13 points on the teaser? 13 points they got on the teaser. I got the Super Bowl 10-point sweetheart teaser, and they still blew it. And they cost me my 6-team or my 5-team teaser. Let's get to it. So we're going to start Tennessee and Houston. Titans jumped out to a big lead. All of a sudden, their offense stalled, and Watson and company started putting points on the board. Next thing you know, we have a shootout in Tennessee. There were fans in the building. But, late in the game, Texans take a lead with a touchdown, an opportunity to go for a 2-point conversion, or opportunity to kick an extra point to make it an 8-point lead. And Romeo Crennel went for a 2-point conversion just because he wanted to put the game away. He wanted a 9-point lead. It was under 2 minutes to go. It failed. Titans got the ball back. They marched down the field. Short plays, Tannehill, his receivers. Eventually, they got down in the goal line. And Derrick Henry, underneath the center, he took the snap, and he walks in the end zone. Or rather, they scored that touchdown. The A.J. Brown touchdown in the corner. I'm sorry. A.J. Brown caught the touchdown in the corner where they had to review the thing for about 6 minutes. Finally, the play stood. The game is tied. They go to OT. Titans get the ball back. They walk down the field. First possession, they win the game. So there you have it. That was the when Henry went under center and he scored a touchdown. Henry with a 90-yard run in that game. He had 200 yards on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be a Titans fan, man. Great job against the Texans. Next, the Colts and the Bengals. Bengals jumped out to an early lead on the Colts. I didn't see this game. Seen the scoreboard. Next thing you know, Colts take over. Late in the game, score after score. They were up 14-zip Bengals, right? 21-7 as well. Sure, but Colts ended up winning the game. The Colts, and the Bengals, Matty B, at least he covered, man. I frowned on Matty B with that Bengals game. He did a good job with that one. Falcons get their first win, pummeling the Vikings. Vikings, Falcons, both one win. Broncos, shocking New England, going in there into New England. A lot of upset Patriot fans not feeling the performance by Cam Newton, Drew Lock and those guys go in there and they get the dub. Broncos are always tough against the spread. Low key. I shouldn't have ignored that game. But, it's always easy to say that Monday morning. Washington ties the game up late, go for 2 against the Giants. The PAT, the 2-point conversion failed. Giants win 20-19. Ravens fight off the Eagles, an Eagle team that also went for 2 to tie the game late. Down 30-22, get the late touchdown. The Eagles trailed all game. We're getting smoked. And they made a concerted effort, but it fell short at the end. And I talked about the Browns' disgusting performance. Baker Mayfield was benched in the game. They went in against the division rival, couldn't figure out the zone defense, couldn't do anything, and they got blown out, well-deserved. Disappointing, man. Bears calmed down the hot Panthers, 23-16. My boy Teddy Bridge, toughest game of the year. He threw a couple of picks. Foles was solid. He threw a touchdown in that one. Lions held it down versus the Jags. I cut that off. There we go. 34-16. Lions take care of Jacksonville. Struggling Jacksonville, who after they won that week 1 game, they have been struggling since. Jets, Dolphins, you see the big 0. Dolphins get their first shutout since 2014, and the Jets continue to struggle. Joe Flacco at quarterback. They were awful. God bless all the Jet fan nation. Tampa Bay up 10-zip, and then Tom Brady and company 38 unanswered points. They rout the pack at home. They snapped their losing streak. And finally, last night, another game I took both of these. I got killed here on the pick'em, 1 points, got killed. And then here, I got beat. I'm upset about myself because, my cousin hit me up. He's like, yo, man, you bet against my Niners, I think on the points, it was good. The cover might have been good, but on the teaser. But regardless, these divisional games, and I got beat twice. And I took the Titan and the Texans divisional game. I almost got beaten that one. Stay away from them. For last time I gave y'all the little parlay, that shit hit 3-0. I pushed it a little bit with the 5. Stay away from them divisional games, especially going against the underdog, the home underdog. If the team at home and they the dog, don't do them like that. In the divisional game, look at the Raiders and the Chiefs. Even though the Chiefs was home that game, but like I was saying, stay away from them divisional games, man. And that's my rule, and I knew better, and a lot of the homies know, my gambling friends, they know, stay away. I broke the rule. Stay away from the divisional games. Stay away from them. I stayed away from it here because I didn't want to mess with it, because Jets and Dolphins game be so tough, but this is the one that covers. The Texans Titans joint, it covered, but the Titans put on a lot of work to steal that victory. The Texans had that game in the bag. Romeo Crennel kind of blew that game. Stay away from them divisional games, especially when the favorite is on the road. Don't, stay away from that. Oh, I'll be remiss. Now the world is going back to normal, right? Or maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I feel like this is pretty normal. The fans were back in Philadelphia yesterday in that Baltimore Philly game. They booed the Eagles at the half, booed the hell out of them. They could hear them. And then they didn't appreciate some Raven fans at the link. Let's check it out. Boop! They fighting with the Raven fans. The world's back to normal. They beat fans back in Philly, and they beating people up in the stands. Go Birds! One more time. Ay, ay, ay. Morning Cup Monday. Boop! Why they put hands on the dread dude like that, yo? Damn, the Eagle fans, yo. You man. Yo, man. I'm gonna do this jet vid, man. I have to do the jet vid. I'm not ready to do that. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be my thing. I'm putting that together. The jet vid is gonna be a personal joint on the team I rooted for a while, the New York Jets, between 1997 or 1998 and the year 2020. I rooted for the New York Jets no more. And watched them yesterday, and it was easy. It didn't bother me at all watching them get drugged. So it's been an easy transition for me. As far as what people think about it, I could care less, man. Yo, live your life, man. Yo, grab your nuts. Do your thing. Live your life. Grab your nuts. Rub your tits. Forget about everybody else. You know? With that said, yo, your boy's out. I'm going to the store. Go get me something. Something. You know, a little roll up. You know, I got something here waiting for me. You know, that morning cup, joint. So, we out of here. You know I won't be good without my mans. Anyway, we out.